Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you are all doing very well. Getting ready for bed, but I thought I'd jump on here before I did that and talk about the news of the day, which is Bitcoin making a nice run after it had what I think is a nice, healthy correction. So if we take a look at our coin here, and I'm just on CoinMarketCap, and we can just take a look at the last 7 days or so. We can see that Bitcoin was, I mean, it was certainly much higher than this. It was close to 20,000, and it sort of um, came down, came down, came down, and then right around, what day was that? The 22nd, it was close to 11,000, and it made a little run just in time for Christmas, but then again, corrected a little bit back down. This would have been a time to get back in if you had missed your opportunity like the 48 hours before. But now it's made a nice run again, and I'm just sort of sitting here watching it kind of continuously go up just as I'm sitting here. But I think that um, you know as people are coming in by the droves into this not new, but this alternative sort of financial market, which is cryptocurrency, and looking to, put their money into it, now is a really good time to talk about FOMO and FUD. And I wish that somebody had had an honest conversation about these principles with me, because I am not an investor in the sense of like day trading and trading stocks. I mean, I have stock holdings that I've held for years, and even with cryptocurrency, the positions that I have and the coins that I have, I'm looking to hold and really see how they do over the next 1 to 3 years. So I'm not constantly going back and forth with my trades. But having said that, I have made mistakes, and I wish someone had sat me down before I started putting my money in and talked to me about FOMO and FUD. So really quick, what is FOMO and FUD? And FOMO is the fear of missing out, and FUD is fear of uncertainty and doubt. And so a lot of people, when Bitcoin was almost $20,000, they just had this fear that the boat was just going to pass them by, and it was just going to soar and soar and soar, and they were going to like miss out. So you have all these people now coming in at this like all-time high price of Bitcoin, putting in substantial chunks of cash into it at the most expensive that the coin has ever been. But you know that's really not a good idea when you study the historical data of the coin and other coins, because typically what goes up and makes a nice healthy run will have also a nice healthy correction. I think that sort of helps this not just be a bubble. And I think most people who are putting their money and their investments into these coins are the ones that are really sitting and doing the day-to-day technical analysis. And there's a lot of great resources both on YouTube and Twitter, sharing information that frankly I think is a lot more accurate than what's being shared on mainstream media, because these are really the people that are studying that and doing the technical analysis of these coins. And most reputable people that have channels here on YouTube that have been talking about these things for a while now could have very well predicted for you that, guys, we're due for a correction, guys, we're due for a price drop, and it's going to come back up. And so you don't want to get into emotions and putting your investments based out of FUD and FOMO. You want to be thoughtful. You want to buy things on the dip. You want to buy things at a discount, and you want to, not sell at too low of a price, because that's really when you're losing your money, is when you sell, when you should have really just been writing it out. Now, there are a lot of coins out there that are garbage, okay? There's no substance behind them. They're scams. But if you are someone who is doing your due diligence. I made a video yesterday about like the approach I take. For example, I gave an example of a simple token, but if you're doing your due diligence, you looked at the white paper, you looked at the purpose of the coin. They have a strong mission, they have a strong team. You really need to hold your confidence and ride out the low prices before you sell. Because honestly, that's ultimately how you're going to lose your money, is you sell when you should have just kind of held on to it. So again, I wish someone had told me this when I was first starting out. And for all of you that are newly starting out, you should understand the psychology behind what goes into making bad decisions with your investments. And the final thing, which should sort of be a no-brainer, but you really should not be putting any money into these coins that you can't afford to lose, because the reality is, while we can make guesses and predictions, we really don't know for sure what's going to happen. And this is a volatile market. And, it's 24/7. So it's going, going, going. I mean, you can literally put your head down for a nap and wake up and the prices could be substantially different. So be smart, be logical, um, you know, do your homework, and don't put in what you can't lose. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night, and I hope your coins are crushing it.